Okay, there it is. The Little House on the Prairie Choir up front. Half Pine, Albert, Mrs. Olson. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. We do have people singing for you. You know what amazes me about singers? The people from Norway, maybe you can help me along with this. People will talk with accents, and yet when they sing, they do not have them at all. You know, it's like, "Here's all not say the bounds of fiber. It's a great hit back, and I'm going to hit it. I love you, I love you, I love you." The accent just like vanishes. Not on Zeppelin, though. Anyone like Led Zeppelin? Yeah. They're cranking, huh? Ow! Love that. Jimmy Page cranking guitar. Robert Plant's vocals. The only man who can make one musical note last for like 38 minutes. Never, 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 ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever. Squeeze the lemon till the juice runs down my leg. Think you know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
We're going to talk about sex later on, mind you. Oh, yeah. I was trying to get my mind off sex, because it's the 90s, you know. Got to watch it. Last week I figured, you know, what the heck, I'll watch Star Trek. Yeah, great show. Lovely show. Yeah, this episode was pretty reminiscent of sex. It was about Spock having sex. It was the episode called Amok Time. This is the episode where Spock must have sex or he will die. Once every 7 years, Vulcans have the need to have sex. This means Spock is getting it more than I am, which is really a frightening thought. Oh, he had the space taken over Space Nookie. It was great. You would have loved it. Anyway, I got a gentleman coming up to the stage right now. He's going to go and rehearse a couple minutes for you before he goes on to an audition tonight later in town. Give a big hand for Mr. Barry Tracton. I got the Star Trek before you did.
Hey, what's up? How are ya? Great. Folks, I'm a little nervous today. I got a mouthful of ice, excuse me. Excuse me, I gotta do something really gross right now. Thank you. No, folks, I was a little scared today. I was driving my car over here, and there was this guy in front of me smoking a cigarette, and he tossed his cigarette out the car. I ran over the cigarette. Did you ever get that feeling like your car's gonna blow up? Kind of pissed off today. I was reading Newsweek. Did you know the cigarette companies, man, these guys try to be so slick. They were going to put cigarettes out on the market aimed at black people. Did you see this? I swear to God, they're going to call them Uptowns. All right, I mean, thank God they didn't go out on the market. I mean, what would have came next? Cigarettes aimed at middle-aged Jewish men called gefilte. Yes, gefilte gives you that clean, crisp, non-guilt taste. Folks, living in Hollywood, you know, we're close to the industry, the entertainment industry here, and you know that pilot season is upon us. Pilot season, they're trying to come up with like new shows and stuff, and no one's asked me about, you know, what kind of show would I put on? You know, I would think, like, they gotta put something on really realistic, you know? They should put on a show about a single, beautiful, neurotic woman living in LA. Her name is Anxiety. Can you see the starting of the show? Anxiety. I just met a girl named Anxiety. Hey, she's the kind of girl that will drive you nuts. She's the kind of girl that you hate to love. She's psycho, she's wacky, she's a nut job. I just met a girl named Anxiety. You know, we can have like scenes. We can have scenes from the show, you know, like Anxiety's birthday. Here, Anxiety, happy birthday. Oh, Mom, just what I wanted. A year's supply of cleaning products. Anxiety. I just met a girl named Anxiety. I'm trying this for the first time, okay? So, hey, you know, and then, God. And, you know, we got to have, like, you know, some good times in Anxiety's life. What about Anxiety's first kiss? Oh, come on, Anxiety, just one kiss, just one kiss. Well, okay, but don't judge me on this first kiss. I just had garlic about 3 weeks ago. Anxiety! I just met a girl. One more, folks, and then, okay. And so I just want to, at least I can say I did it, you know? I'll feel a lot better, believe me. What was that other one? Oh yeah, and look, this is gonna be a drama, so we have to have some seriousness to it, Hello, suicide hotline? Hi, this is anxiety. Yeah, I really need your help. I just had a date and I just came home and realized I had a piece of spinach on my front tooth. I really need your help. Anxiety! All right, that sucked, thank you. So anyway, folks, I feel better though, believe me, I really do, because I do. So anyway, I was a little depressed today. I was contemplating my years in high school. High school was really bad for me, folks, basically because I had the self-esteem of a pickle chip. Okay, and I was really overweight. I was. I'd come home from school, I'd have my favorite snack, eggs and toast. I'd have a half dozen eggs, 13 pieces of toast, a pound of butter. I was the poster child for the state of Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And I'd sit in this basement watching reruns of TV shows, My parents only let me watch reruns. They told me I wasn't good enough for all new episodes. But I want to let you in on something. As I got older and my self-esteem grew, I am able to watch all new episodes, and hey, it's something I'm real proud of today. Thank you very much. Hey, all right, yeah. And you might say, well, Barry, where were your parents? Well, they were working. They were social workers. That's what they did for a living, folks. They're out helping troubled youth. Get the picture, folks? They're out helping troubled youth. Their son is in a basement consuming the dairy state, really caring if Gilligan gets off that fucking island. Where the hell were they? Huh? So then my mother comes home, sees I'm blowing up like a balloon, and says, son, we're going to Weight Watchers. I'm 11 years old, I'm in Weight Watchers. Other kids my age are playing baseball. I'm hanging out with the Neurotic Whale Society, folks. Okay? And I'm 11 years old, I'm this big. So the first thing I see when I walk into this meeting, in my line of vision, are like these huge butts hanging over these chairs. It looked like a bunch of cows sitting on Dixie cups. And, and the whole thing about Weight Watchers, it's a support group. You meet once a week and you weigh in front of everyone. And if you lost some weight, everybody gives you a hand. Well, Mabel lost 1.5 pounds this week. Let's give her a hand. Yay, Mabel! Meanwhile, folks, Mabel is 480 pounds. This woman lost 1.5 pounds? It's like a pimple off an elephant's ass. By summertime, Mabel, you'll be able to fit on the beach. Oh, shit. All right, thanks a lot, folks. You've been great.
Barry Tracton, big hand. So I'm at the Versateller machine today, and I get done with my transaction. I turn around, a bum asks me if I have anything to spare. Like what, a spare 20? Here, I worked hard for it. You have it. Yeah. Bums me out, pisses me off, gets me down. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm rich. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I have another job. Yeah. What's the job? Well, let me give you a hint. Let me try and narrow this down. Jan, you're driving along the freeway, right? You're driving at, 105, 110 miles an hour. What's going to happen to you, Jan?
I get where I'm going.
You'll be back to the future, Jan. Yes, you will get to where you're going. And what's going to happen if the police see you on the way? Look at Jan. They would run with fear. No, Jan, what would they do to you?
Pull me over and give me a sobriety test.
A sobriety test, because this is how you basically are every point of the day. No, they would give you what in specifics, Jan?
A ticket!
Wow! Einstein! Oh, yeah! And what would happen when you got that ticket?
I don't know. What do I get for answering? Traffic school!
Yeah! Guess what I do for a living?
You're a professional...
Speeder. Yes, I speed is what I do for a living. No, I am a traffic school teacher. Yeah, I teach one of the comedy schools in town, and we get people for like an 8-hour traffic school. But ours is a little bit different. We have some things other schools don't offer. We have like a 6-hour lunch. Yeah, we have class reunions. We show movies that no one else shows. Last week I showed the first run flick, Debbie Does the DMV, which is like kind of risque, but it does the X-rated thing. Yeah, I had a guy in class last month. Now, I get all types of students. Do y'all think 55 is a good speed law? Clap if you think 55 is the perfect speed limit. Wuss. Okay, now, how about 65? Yeah. How about Norway? 190 kilometers. Yeah. Boom, no speed limits, yeah. How about this one? Want to have a new law starting next week? You go the speed according to the number of freeway you're driving on. Makes sense? 405, 110, they're using it on the 5. When you're on the 2, you pretty much go like Jan. No, you don't. Boom. I had a lady in class, get a load of this. It was raining. She knew the cop was pulling her over. She kept going and going and going. Eventually, she pulled over under the other freeway in like a tunnel. Cop runs up to the window. He's really pissed off. He says, "Why don't you stop back there?" She said, "It was raining, sir. I didn't want you to get wet." He said, "That's the nicest thing anybody has ever done while they've been on duty. Get out of here, no ticket." But she was in class, and I had to see what it was. When she pulled out, she ran over his foot. Flattened it, and he came back, wrote her the ticket. Get a load of this one. I had a guy in class, nicest guy in the world. You could never even picture somebody this nice even getting a ticket to begin with. Second ticket in his whole life. First ticket he got about 3 years ago. His wife was giving birth. 4:30 in the morning, going 98 miles an hour down Sunset. Going to Kaiser. Cop pulls him over. He says, "Where's the fire?" Guy says, "Wife, baby, hurry, now." Cop said, "Follow me." Gave him an escort to the hospital. And while his wife was inside giving birth, walked up to the guy, whipped out the ticket book, and wrote a ticket for speeding before he had gotten to the scene. And the whole class is booing and hissing. This guy was so nice. He and his wife held no grudge whatsoever. In fact, they even named the baby after the officer. And little dickhead is growing up just fine. Which should let you know where we're going with this line of logic. We will talk more traffic later.